Namaste, welcome back. So today we'll be taking a topic from Padartha Vignanam. So in the first professional BMS and even the first BMS syllabus, Padartha Vignana is said to be one of the most difficult topics. So whenever we speak about the entrance examination, this subject is not so difficult. Of course, it is having the philosophical background, philosophical touch with the references from Ayurveda. लेकिन जब आप एंट्रेंस के बारे में पढ़ेंगे तो वेरी फ्यू थिंग्स आर देयर टू बी रिमेंबर्ड. मोस्ट ऑफ द थिंग्स यू ऑलरेडी नो समहाउ बिकॉज द सूत्र आर लर्नड ईदर फॉर एग्जामिनेशन पर्पस, फाइनल एग्जाम, और दे आर वेरी सिंपल सिंगल लाइन सूत्र. सो लेट अस एनालाइज द टॉपिक्स ऑफ पदार्थ विज्ञान फ्रॉम एंट्रेंस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. तो सबसे पहले हम देखेंगे कार्य कारणवाद. सो कार्य कारणवाद इन दैट द आयुर्वेद पोर्शन. सो देर इज अ लॉट ऑफ सिलेबस इन कार्य कारणवाद. उनमें से एक जो पॉइंट है दैट इज दशविध परीक्षा भाव. दिस इज स्पेसिफिकली फ्रॉम चरक संहिता. सो वी आर गोइंग टू सी दैट पॉइंट. सो यू कैन टेक इट एज बोथ टॉपिक फ्रॉम पदार्थ विज्ञान और एल्स द one of the topic from Charaka Vimana 8th chapter called as Roga Bishagjitiya Adhyaya. So what are the possible question in this Karya Karana Bhava, the Dashavida Pariksha Bhava? First thing is the enumeration. So you'll be asked to identify which among the following is a part of Dashavida Pariksha Bhava. And then the meanings. What do you mean by each of those Bhava? The grammatical meaning, or you can say Laukika Artha. जो हम रूटीनली यूज करते हैं उस संदर्भ में उसका अर्थ क्या होगा. एंड देन अप्लाइंग इट इन दी कॉन्टेक्स्ट ऑफ आयुर्वेद. आयुर्वेद में वो जो 10 भाव हैं, व्हाट आर दोस, आई मीन दोस 10 भाव, व्हाट आर दे एग्जैक्टली रिप्रेजेंटिंग. वो क्या क्या आयुर्वेद के फैक्टर्स को रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं. एंड जो हर एक भाव है उसका लक्षण क्या है, लाइक हाउ टू आइडेंटिफाई दैट दिस भाव इज फंक्शनिंग और नॉट. एंड देन रेफरेंस बेस्ड सर्टेन ऑफ द लाइन्स विच कैन बी आस्क्ड फ्रॉम दिस पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट. So these are the various possibilities. Of course, we are going to see them in detail. So you'll get to know. But this is the introduction. उस topic से जाने से पहले. One more thing before entering the actual topic of Dashavida Pariksha Bhava, you should know what is the difference between Dashavida Pariksha and Dashavida Pariksha Bhava, because both are having the number 10. यहाँ पर आपको एक hint है कि Dashavida Pariksha related to Atura or even the Purusha, any of the Swastha or Atura Purusha. प्रकृतितः, विकृतितः, सारतः, समरणतः, प्रमाणतः, whatever it is, they are a part of आतुर देश परीक्षा. आतुर देश. So in among the दशविध परीक्षा भाव there is a भाव called as देश. मतलब 10 जो भाव है उनमें से एक है देश. देश को हम डिफ्रेंशिएट करते हैं भूमि देश एंड आतुर देश. सो देह देश और आतुर देश. सो दैट आतुर देश, द पार्ट ऑफ द देश विच इज द body of the person, that is the patient or the swastha. So in that only the 10 Dashavida Pariksha will come. ये आपको याद रखना है. You have to remember this, otherwise you will be confused between what is Dashavida Pariksha Bhava and Dashavida Pariksha. We'll see that once we enter the topic, but just an introduction part. So this is the line which can be asked for reference. Reference based question. You might have already heard a very famous line, that is Parikshakarino hi kushala bhavanti. तो ये वेरी फेमस लाइन जो है आपको महाचतुष्पाद अध्याय में देखने को मिलेगा इन द कॉन्वर्जेशन बिटवीन महर्षि आत्रेय एंड द मैत्रेय. सो देयर द डिस्कशन स्टार्ट्स एंड दैट पर्टिकुलर लाइन कम्स. तो वहां पर रेफरेंस क्या है, परीक्षाकारिणो ही कुशला भवन्ति. रेफरेंस इज चरक सूत्र 10th चैप्टर. इन द सेम वे सी दिस लाइन, ज्ञानपूर्वकम ही कर्मणाम समारंभम प्रशंसन्ति कुशलाः. So kushalaha prashansanti. So those people will be like given praise. They will be praised. So such kind of chatura, or you can say kushala here refers to the chatura person or daksha, the one who is skilled, those who are skilled. So they will be praised. Who will be praised? Gnana purvakam hi karmanam. Means whatever they are doing, the karma, उससे पहले ही उनको पता है कि वो सब क्यों कर रहे हैं. ज्ञान पूर्वकम. They are not doing it randomly. It's a systematic approach to any kind of work. Only those people's initiation of work, samarambham, will be appreciated, क्योंकि उनका जो कर्म है वो हमेशा सक्सेसफुल रहेगा. So the point of interest is this can be asked for a reference based question. ज्ञानपूर्वकम ही कर्मणाम समारंभम प्रशंसन्ति कुशलाः is told in the context of dash. तो वहाँ पर आपका एक ऑप्शन वो भी रहेगा, चरक सूत्र 10, दैट इज मैत्रेय कॉन्टेक्स्ट. बट द आंसर इज हियर द चरक विमानस्थान 8th chapter, that is रोग विषक्जिति अध्याय. दिस इज इन रिलेशन टू दशविध परीक्षा भाव. द कॉन्टेक्स्ट इज दशविध परीक्षा भाव. दिस इज द 68th श्लोक. सी द कंटिन्यूएशन. ज्ञात्वा ही कारण करण कार्य योनि कार्य कार्यफल अनुबंध देश काल प्रवृत्ति उपायान. So no need to remember them as, or you can say you need not by heart them, learn by heart, क्योंकि ये तो स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड है. कारण करण, so these are the similar words. कार्य योनि कार्य कार्यफल, 3 are there with कार्य शब्द. That's why I have kept them under different lines. Karana and Karana, I think you can remember them easily. With Karya, word Karya, one is before Karya, that is called as Karya Yoni, one is actual Karya, and then the later part. So it is like when you do the work, it is Karya. Why you are doing the work? Karya Yoni, and what you get after the Karya, that is Karya Phala. So 3 are there with Karya. Anubandha. Then last 4, the Desha Kala is there with almost all Bhava. Pravritti and Upaya, these to be remembered. I think Anubandha, Pravritti and Upaya, these 3 words are slightly different here. Anubandha, one is Anubandha, other is Pravritti, other one is Upaya. Pravritti also can be remembered because that is the initiation of work. Karma, Kriya ke liye paryay hai. So we are going to see that in detail. So this is the enumeration part. Enumeration part, you should know दशविध परीक्षा भाव. निम्न में से कौन सा दशविध परीक्षा भाव के अंदर नहीं आता, अंतर्गत नहीं आता है. वन ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज नॉट अ पार्ट ऑफ दशविध परीक्षा भाव. आइडेंटिफाई द सेम. So we'll be able to easily manage that. So let us see one by one. Initially what we'll do, initially we'll take the literal meaning, or you can say the laukika artha. In general क्या क्या हो सकता है ये सब. Then after that we'll enter the Ayurveda portion. So now the references are all from Roga Vishakjiti Adhyaya. See here, Karana. What do you mean by Karana? Yat karoti. That which does is the Karana or Yetu. So who does the work here? Karta. Who does the work here? Karta. Because there is slight difference here between Karana and Karana. Here we are talking about the karma as such. Understand this Dashvidha Pariksha and entirely as a karma, as a work which needs to be accomplished. उसके लिए कारण क्या होगा? कर्ता ही होगा. So कर्ता ही होगा. The one who does the work will be Karana. So I have highlighted one word or sometimes 2 words. They are the important links here. Whenever you see Karana, immediately in your mind, Karana is Hetu, of course, and it is the Karta. Karta is the Karana here. The doer, the one who does the work. जो काम करता है, करने वाला है, वही कारण है. What about Karana? Karana is Upakarana. See here, Karana means Upakarana. Upakarana. The word Upakarana is the key here. The tool used to achieve that work. Tool. So Karana, Upakarana. So that is the key word. So tool used is called as Karana. तो एंट्रेंस में एक एडवांटेज ये है कि आपको संपूर्ण जो श्लोक है पूरा आने की जरूरत नहीं है. यू नीड नॉट रिमेंबर द एंटायर श्लोक और सूत्र एज सच. वी नीड टू हाईलाइट और गेट द की वर्ड्स फ्रॉम दैट पार्ट विच कैन बी इजिली लिंक्ड विद दैट पॉइंट. जैसे यहाँ पर कर्ता से हम कारण को मैच किए एंड यहाँ पर उपकरण से करण को मैच किए. सिमिलरली इफ यू सी कार्य योनि इटसेल्फ इज सेइंग सम काइंड ऑफ, you can say, the reason for the karya, like why to do that work. So here the Chakrapani's, Charaka's version is slightly different. He is explaining it in a different way. जो अभी क्रिया नहीं हुआ है एंड वो आगे जाके कार्यत्व होगा, मीन्स व्हाट अल्टीमेटली बिकम्स द कार्य, दैट इज द कार्य योनि. कार्यत्वम आपद्यते. व्हाट एक्चुअली इज ट्रांसफॉर्म्ड इनटू कार्यत्व, दैट इज कार्य योनि. Like for example, धातु वैषम्य is there, we do the धातु साम्य अवस्था. सो धातु वैषम्य ही धातु साम्य होने हो गया. पहले वो धातु वैषम्य था. सो व्हाट वाज अर्लियर प्रेजेंट इज कार्य योनि एंड व्हाट हैपेंड इज कार्य. दैट्स व्हाई इट इज मेंशन्ड एज कार्यत्वम आपद्यते. इट अल्टीमेटली अंडरगोस कार्यत्व, कार्य. मे बी वांट टू गो टू सम प्लेस, आपको कहीं जाना है. सो आफ्टर सम टाइम यू आर देयर. सो बिफोर दैट इट वाज नॉट एक्चुअली हैपेंड, यू आर नॉट देयर, बट before that you are thinking I have to reach there. That Karana itself or Karya Yoni itself became Karya, like that. So this is not so important, Karya Yoni point of view from entrance. Karya, so Karya में भी इतना MCQ related question possible नहीं है. So Karta Pravartati. So Karta, whatever he does is Abhinirvrittim, that is initiation of the work. So not so important from MCQ. See, Karya Phala word is important. Karya Phala is the Prayojana. Prayojana. What purpose I am doing the work? Prayojana is the link here. Karyaphala, immediately keep in your mind, it is Prayojana. Then what about the Anubandha? Anubandha is also having some kind of Prayojana, like some kind of, you can say, the effect, after effect. But the difference between Karyaphala and Anubandha is, अनुबंध लाइक अटैचमेंट, आपके साथ जो जुड़ा हुआ है उसको अनुबंध कहते हैं ना. सो कार्य के साथ जो जुड़ा हुआ है वो अनुबंध है. देन व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस? कार्यफल, द प्रयोजन इज द इमीडिएट इफेक्ट. द इमीडिएट इफेक्ट, as soon as you accomplish that work, what you are going to get, or why actually you did that, the short term goal, that is the karyaphala. Like you gave the exam, you just completed your major exam part, so that is the karyaphala. Now you are free and you get the result, and you get some kind of, you can say, future career related some job, and then ultimately you lead your life. So this is the upadi, that is the anubandha, that is the after effect of that same exam. That same exam having two kind of effect. One is the immediate effect and the long term effect. So immediate effect जो प्रयोजन है, that is कार्यफल, and the long term effect is called as anubandha. So the key word here for anubandha is uttarakalam, uttarakalina phalam, uttarakalina phala. So uttarakala means after some time, or later effect, or long term effect of any work. And it can be shubha or ashubha, right? हमेशा ये नहीं है कि ये अच्छा ही होगा. Sometimes that particular karya may have a long term beneficial effect, shubha, or sometimes non beneficial effect. So anubandha शब्द से आपको याद रखना है, one is the उत्तरकाला, shubha or ashubha. So that is the point. That is the difference also between karyaphala and anubandha. So rest of them will be easy. Deshastu adhishthanam, adhisthana. So it is a place. So it can be of two types. One is the bhumi desha, other one is the atura desha. So it can be of two types. Kalaha punaha parinamaha, kalaha punaha parinamaha, that which continuously undergoes change. Parinama refers to transformation, the change. Pari, samantat, that is undergoing the parinamam, abhikshnam, that is in relation to continuous change. Kalaha. Pravritti is nothing but karyartha chestaha. Karyartha, for the purpose of achieving that karya, whatever initiation we are doing, sharirika way, manasika way, or the vachika, chesta. So chesta can be three, right? It can be sharirika, manasika, or vachika. So whatever we are initiating, karyartha chesta, for the purpose of karya, whatever chesta I am doing is pravritti, the initiation. For example, you want to reach that particular place, you took the vehicle, you went to the railway station, you took the train. So that initiation, that chesta is nothing but pravritti. Sa eva kriya, the important point is the synonyms for pravritti here. Sa eva kriya, that itself is called as kriya. Ultimately that itself is transformed into kriya, right? That itself is otherwise called as karma. That itself can be called as yatna. That itself can be called as karya samarambha. So these are all the synonyms. यहाँ पर ये पर्यायवाची शब्द के हिसाब से MCQ आ सकते हैं. प्रवृत्ति जो भाव है उसका अन्य पर्याय क्या क्या हो सकता है? ऑप्शन ए कर्म, ऑप्शन बी यत्न, ऑप्शन सी क्रिया, ऑप्शन डी ऑल ऑफ द अबव. To mark it as all of the above. All these are nothing but the paryaya of the pravritti. And lastly, the upaya. Upaya is nothing but trayanam karanadinam. The first three, karana, karana, and karya yoni. So saushtavam. Saushtavam means the shreshtata. Means the best possible combination of karana, karana, and karya yoni is called as upaya. Means the karana, the karta should be proper one. Means whatever work you do, you are planning, उस कर्म के लिए जो सूटेबल व्यक्ति है वही होना चाहिए कारण. करण, उस काम को खत्म करने के लिए आपके पास करण तो होना चाहिए, उपकरण होना चाहिए. इट कैन बी अ व्हीकल, इट कैन बी सम मेडिसिन, एनीथिंग लाइक दैट. एंड कार्य यू शुड हैव ए रीजन, प्रॉपर रीजन. प्रॉपर एक कारण होना चाहिए कोई भी काम आगे बढ़ाने के लिए. सो ये तीन जो है, कारण, करण एंड कार्य योनि. सो दीज आर कंसिडर्ड एज त्रयाणाम. So Saushtvam is Shreshtata. So Upaya is nothing but the best possible combination of Karana, Karana and Karya Yoni is Upaya. So from entrance point of view, this is sufficient from Upaya. So I think now you can remember the first one was the Karana, right? अभी एक बार just एक बार revise कीजिए. Karana, who is Karana? Karta. Sa eva yetu. Yetu and Karta. Karana, Upakarana. Karya Yoni, Karyatvam apadete. That itself transforms into Karyatva. Next you have Karya. So Karya is Karma. That is the Karta Pravartate. Whatever Karta Pravartate, that is the Karya. Karya Phala, remember the word Prayojana. Anubandha, remember the word, that is the Uttarakalam. Uttarakalam Shubham Ashubham va. That is the Anubandha. Desha Adhisthana. Kala Parinama. Next we had last two, that is Pravritti, that is Karyartha Chestaha, and also the Paryaya Shabda. Sa eva Kriya, Karma, Yatnaha, Karya Samarama. And lastly the Upaya is nothing but Saushtavatara, that is Shrestha combination, the best possible combination of first three. Karana Adinam, Karana, Karana and Karya Yoni. So these are the Laukika Artha, or you can say the grammatical derivations for each of these bhava. Now, Etat Dashavidam Agre Pariksham. So initially we have to do the pariksha of that. Whatever karma, it may not be just treatment. Any work you do, we have to always have the analysis of this term. That is what is mentioned here. तो ये भी MCQ क्वेश्चन आ सकते हैं, रेफरेंस बेस्ड. ये तत् दशविधम अग्रे परीक्षम तत अनंतरम कार्यार्थ प्रवृत्ति ही इष्ट. उसके बाद ही आपको कार्यार्थ के लिए प्रवृत्ति करना जरूरी है. सो व्हाट इज दिस एतत् दशविधम अग्रे? दैट इज नथिंग बट दशविध परीक्षा भाव. सो नाउ from Ayurveda perspective, why this is important is here, and this is the most expected question in examination, MCQ. जो मैंने अभी तक कहा, that was the Laukika Artha, that is not usually asked. Sometimes it is asked, so we have covered that also, but this is the part which is mostly repeated in examinations. वही जो 10 भाव है आयुर्वेद में एज ए फिजिशियन हमें किस टाइप एप्लीकेशन देखने को मिलता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल इन द केस ऑफ द ट्रीटमेंट, Karana is the Karta, right? Who is the Karta here? Karta is the Bishak. For the purpose of Chikitsa, that is obviously Bishak is the Karta. That is the way it is the Karana. And Karana is the Beshaja, right? Karanam, Upakarana. Through what I am going to get the result in a patient? Upakarana. It can be Beshaja. Beshaja means anything, therapeutics. Here Beshaja means therapeutics. Karya Yoni, why I am doing this work? Because Dhatu Vaishamyata is there in the patient. Karya Yoni, Dhatu Vaishamyata is there. And what karya I am trying to achieve? Dhatu Samya. And what is the immediate prayojana? Prayojana is nothing but what? It is the karya phala. What is the prayojana? Sukha vapti. Earlier, patient was having dukha. दुख से अभी कुछ देर के लिए दूर हो गया, मतलब अभी वो खुश है तो सुख प्राप्ति हुआ, उपशयी हो गया. दैट इज नथिंग बट कार्य फला. सुखा वाप्ति ही, सुखौ आप्ति ही. दैट इज अटेनमेंट ऑफ सुख. So this is karya phala. Then what about the uttarakalina phala? That is anubandha. Anubandha kalu ayuhu. So long term effect of your chikitsa is the person's ayu will be maintained. Immediate effect is sukha vapti. This is very important. This is the MCQ question. Usually students make mistake between karana karana, कार्य फला एंड अनुबंध. these are the 4 words. लोग जो है कारण के लिए बेशज डाल देते हैं, because during examination they get confused. But please remember, karana is karta. This is the easiest way to remember. Karana is karta, karana is उपकरण. अभी उपकरण क्या है? बेशज. सो ये बात तो क्लियर हो गया. और कर्ता कौन है? विषक. So that is karana. So karana karana can be easily differentiated. Read the question and then after analyzing all the 4 options, then only you try to answer. Don't blindly start the answer as such, because sometimes जो 4 options हैं वो काफ़ी close हो सकते हैं, and during that examination stress just to complete the 100 questions or 120 questions will be marking the wrong answer. So यहाँ पर जो है अनुबंधः खलु आयुः. Next, Deshaha Bhumi Aturascha. Deshastu Adhishthanam. So Adhisthana, the place. Here in Ayurveda, when we consider the Chikitsa, we have major 2 places. One is the Bhumi Desha, other one is the Atura Desha. So what I was telling, the Dashavida Pariksha from Atura point of view, that is a part of Atura Desha Pariksha. अब ये आपको समझ में आ गया होगा. It's only a part of Dashavida Pariksha Bhava. In other words, Dashavida Pariksha Vidhi of Atura is a part of Desha, which is a major part of Dashavida Pariksha Bhav. अभी आपको ये समझ में आ गया होगा. Next is Kala. Kala is of 2 types. Again, in Chikitsa point of view, I think in all Ayurveda related texts, you will have 2 types of Kala. One is the Samvatsaradi. That is nothing but Samvatsaradi refers to the routine time what we observe. The time, the seconds, the minutes, all those things for the Vyavahara. And the second one is Aturavastha. The stage of the disease, stage of the patient in which disease is suffering from. So this is the common one in Ayurveda. Everywhere Kala means this one. One is usual Vyavahara purpose, and दूसरा जो है वो व्याधि के अवस्था के ऊपर. And pravritti ही प्रतिकर्म समारंभ. प्रतिकर्म ये refers to the chikitsa. Pratikarma is nothing but the chikitsa. Karma like towards. Prati means towards. Prati upasarga. So towards the karma, whatever karma you want to achieve. Samarambha, the initiation of that activity, the chesta, that is the pravritti. And upaya, just like karanadi saushtavata, yahan par bhi wahi hai, bishagadi saushtavata. Bishak, aushada and dhatu vaishamyata, these three should be having the strong connection with each other. Then only the upaya means samyak, the karya will be happening properly. So among these 10, which questions are possible? First 2 are definitely possible, 3 is possible, 4 is possible, 5 is possible, 6 is possible. पहला जो 6 हैं वो काफ़ी इंपॉर्टेंट है. 6 आर द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट वंस एंड रिमेनिंग आई थिंक मे नॉट बी सो इंपॉर्टेंट. फर्स्ट 6 you have to know by anyhow. Any means you should know. And then there is another continuation of each of this bhava, that is the lakshana. What is the lakshana of this particular bhava, that is karya yoni? What is the lakshana of this karya, that is dhatu samyavastha? So all those things we are going to see that now. This is nothing but lakshana part. So in karana and beshaja we don't have much information, like from MCQ point of view. So the identification of prashastha bishak is nothing but here the karana, and identification of the beshaja. So what and all we see in beshaja, that is where it is grown, in which disease it has to be given, what is the guna and other things. So यहाँ पर 2 का जो क्वेश्चन है नहीं आता है. बाकी जो है see here, कार्य योनि ही धातु वैषम्यम, this you know already. कार्य योनि is धातु वैषम्य for a physician, the cause for initiation of work. And how to identify that? How to identify that there is karya yoni, that is identified through vikara agamaha. This will be asked. एग्जामिनेशन में जरूर ये पूछा जाएगा, कार्य योनि का लक्षण क्या है. आयुर्वेद में कार्य योनि का लक्षण क्या है? आयुर्वेद में कार्य योनि क्या होगा? धातु वैषम्य होगा. एंड उसका लक्षण क्या होगा? विकार आगमः. सो विकार आगम इज द लक्षण ऑफ धातु वैषम्यता, विच इज द कार्य योनि. So this is nothing but how we identify that karya yoni exists. We identify through vikara agama. The person getting the vikara is the indication that there is dhatu vaishamyata. This will be asked in examination. These are all lakshana. And how to identify our karya is done? Our karya is what? Dhatu samyam. Tasya lakshana vikara upashamaha. So very important. Vikara upashama. So question will be, vikara upashama is related to which pariksha bhava? Vikara agama is related to which pariksha bhava? So upashama is definitely karya, agama is definitely karya yoni. Very simple. ये इतना मुश्किल है नहीं. These are all very simple topics. थोड़ा बहुत आपको दिमाग लगाना पड़ेगा. Nothing is there to learn by heart here. कार्य फल. So कार्य फल is sukha vapti, right? Sukha vapti. The person should feel sukha. Earlier he had dukkha due to the vikara. Now what is the lakshana? How to identify that he has attained the sukha? That is by manaha, buddhihi, indriya, sharira, tushtihi. The person is happy now, or you can say properly nourished manas, properly nourished buddhi, the properly nourished indriya and sharira. The person is now completely having the happiness, and this can be assisted through these features. Tushti. Mano, buddhi, indriya, sharira, tushti. Is it mana tushti, buddhi tushti, sharira tushti, all of the above? Then your answer will be all of the above. This is the karya phala. What about anubandha? This is the most repeated question. Among all 10, pranaihi saha sanyoga is the lakshana of which pariksha bhava? This, even I had this question when I had entrance examination 2016. So that time different exams were there. So individual universities used to ask this question, anubandha. So anubandha is, uttarakalina, later effect, ayu. Here in case it is ayu, in this case it is ayu. How to assist that the person has attained the ayu? Pranaihi saha sanyoga. The person is now attached with the prana. Means prana sanyoga is nothing but ayu. अगर प्राण संयोग नहीं है तो the person will die. So here प्राण संयोग है means ayu is maintained. That is the point. Anubandha is most important one. And then remaining not that much. देशस्थ भूमि आतुरश्च कालः पुनः संवत्सर आतुर. ठीक है, इसमें बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं आएगा. And pravrittistu प्रतिकर्म समारंभ. How to identify that? Bishak aushada atura paricharakanam kriya samayoga. How to identify that pravritti has started? The 4 chatushpada, whatever is there, kriya samayoga. The combination of those 4 and the initiation of the work itself is pravritti. So this also may not be so important. Karya yoni, karya and karya phala, most important one. जहाँ पर भी सौष्ठव शब्द आएगा, it is only related to upaya. Nowhere else it comes. So that you have to remember. So I think you can remember now. Out of this 10, the lakshana, The most important one is Vikara Agama is for what? Karya Yoni. Vikara Upashama is for what? Karya. Then Mana Buddhi Indriya and Sharira Tushti is for what? Karya Phala. And then this one Anubandha Pranayasa Sanyoga. Among all 10, these are the 4 most important ones. सौष्ठव शब्द आते ही आपको उपाय में जाना है. It has to be the उपाय. The remaining ones I think you can manage. So this is in relation to the pariksha bhava, both the laukikartha, the physician's point of view, and a lakshana. All are covered in this single session. So I'll be covering these questions in these points in the coming question papers. So till then start revising. ये ऐसे टॉपिक हैं कि आपने एक बार अच्छे से दिमाग से पढ़ लिया तो इसको दोबारा पढ़ने की ज़रूरत ना पड़ती है. सो दिस आर ऑल द कॉन्सेप्चुअल पार्ट्स एंड वेरी सिंपल वर्ड्स विच टेक यू टुवर्ड्स द आंसर. रीड इट विथ intention of learning only once. एक बार ही पढ़ना है, मीन्स गिव टाइम इनिशियली, बट once you study that you should not go back to revise again and again, because if you go back for revision again and again, it means your preparation is not so good. कुछ टॉपिक्स ऐसे हैं एक बार पढ़ते ही उसको दोबारा टच नहीं करना चाहिए. It has to be in your mind for long time. This is one of such topic. Of course there are topics which requires revision because MCQ is a very vast syllabus for MCQ, but this topic has to be read once by giving time, and whatever question I give from this point, without any kind of confusion, you should be able to answer. So whatever I have left, अगर मुझे लगता है कोई मैंने मिस कर दिया, whatever it is, I'll be covering all those even in question papers. So this was about Dashvidha Pariksha Bhava, and then you can go ahead with the next topics. So if you have any questions or any query related to memory, or you can say the topic itself, how to remember or not able to remember, kindly text me or WhatsApp the voice message, and then I'll be able to help you there. So we'll meet in the next time.